Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, and Saturday is definitely chores day around our house, and we do all the mopping and vacuuming, cleaning washrooms, dusting. It's just a cleaning day over here. And I also have a few things I want to get done in the kitchen as well. So we'll see what I get done today, but I want to take you guys along with me for a bit of a get it done with me video. Whenever I share a video like this, I feel like I have to just kind of introduce it and say life isn't all about, you know, getting things done and hustling all the time. I think sitting down, resting, just spending time with your kids is underrated, and those things are important as well. So my whole day is not go, go, go. Sometimes I feel like a little bit too much of it is. I definitely am a hard worker, and I do have a hard time resting and relaxing probably as much as I should. Wow, I'm making this intro way too long. But I do have times where I sit and relax, and of course I don't film those, and so when you see me on video, you're seeing me getting things done. But just know resting and relaxing is important as well. I like to set some sort of a timer, like right now. Okay, it's 11:15. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it was that close to lunch. I just got home from doing groceries. I filmed a grocery haul. I am going to get all those groceries put away, and I need to get started making some sourdough bread, and then after that I'll get into my cleaning. But what I'll sometimes do is I'll look at my time. I'll see, you know, like let's say this is at 1 o'clock or something. Okay, I'm gonna clean until 2:30. And when you really focus for a specific amount of time, it's amazing what you really can get accomplished. The kids are also doing some chores. I always write out a chore list for each of the kids to accomplish on Saturdays, and just filmed this haul. Time for me to get all these groceries put away. I have my sourdough starter here, and I fed this last night. And I knew that it was too full because look what happened overnight. It rose so much that it came out the top. Oh goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse out this cloth and maybe try to boil it or something to get some of that out. But my sourdough, I don't know how well you can see that, but it is looking nice and bubbly. But it is about time for me to transfer jars. Don't worry about I know it looks dirty, but I have some in our storage room. We had some stain that spilled. Some, like, I don't know exactly what it is, something Andrew uses. So it's just on the underside of the jar. The jar is clean on the inside. But every few months, I probably should do it even more often than that, I move jars. Actually, I should have taken, okay, I'm also in the middle of making a loaf of bread here. I have my milk sitting in the KitchenAid. So I'm actually going to also, to try to keep this jar looking really nice and clean. I love how nice and clean it looks when I first transfer it. I need a cup of starter to make my loaf of bread, and then I need to do something else, as you can see, with this starter, because I'm not going to be able to feed it, because when I feed it, it doubles in size. So I'm gonna have to do something else with that starter too. This is going to sit and soak. That's one of the most annoying things, is trying to clean out the sourdough jar. That's my excuse. That's why I don't do it as often as I should. But I do need to top up this cup of starter for making this recipe I'm making makes 2 loaves of bread. That's done. Now I just need to put a little bit of oil in the bowl. I just need to get a cloth to cover that now, and it just needs to sit and rise for half an hour. During that half hour while the bread dough rises, I'm going to get those prep dishes cleaned up. I'll probably continue to let that jar So, because that's going to be quite the task to clean. And then I'm going to mop the kitchen floor. I've never done this before, but I've heard that this works for cleaning your cloths. So this one is from the sourdough. I rinsed it out. And then these ones are just like, you know how your cloths just get like really crusty and like they're just not so nice and fluffy anymore. I probably should have done a bigger pot, but maybe I'll do that later if I find that this works. So in here is water and, oh, maybe I should only do 2 cloths. No, I'll do 3. Okay, water and some vinegar. And so I am just gonna put this to boil, and then after it boils, I will wash and dry them in the washing machine. So I'm just gonna turn that to high. I'm excited to try this because I've heard that that works for getting your cloths nice and soft again. Also, I keep looking over here at the sourdough in this jar. Look how good, look how bubbly that sourdough looks. I got the kitchen floor all swept, and now I'm going to mop. So this is the mop. This is the mop I use. I feel like every time I mop the floor, I get questions on it. So I will link it down below. It is a Shark steam mop. I don't know what the model number is, but I'll link it below. My bread dough has risen nicely. I don't know if it's quite doubled, maybe not, but I oiled 2 loaf pans, and I am just going to punch this bread dough down, and then I am going to take it and just divide it in half. And what I do is I just kind of take the bread like this, the dough, and make the top nice and smooth, even if the bottom doesn't look so smooth. And I put it into the loaf pan like that. And then, now the tricky part is making sure that I actually did half for each one. So I have 2 loaves that are, you know, similar enough in shape. Yeah, that one will be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And then I am going to cover this again, let it rise for another 30 minutes. I might move it because I have a room just off of the kitchen that is a very warm room. It's where our heater is and stuff. And so I'll put it in there just to make sure that it rises. It should only take about 30 minutes, and then these will be ready to go into the oven. During this next 30-minute block, I'm just gonna finish up what I'm gonna get done for this morning. I mean, I say morning, it is after 12, but we had a late breakfast. I will do 30 more minutes of cleaning up and stuff, and then we'll have lunch. So what I'm gonna do for this little 30-minute block, I am going to vacuum. I'll vacuum all the main floor. I think I'll get the kids to vacuum upstairs later. Are they so nice and warm?
Yeah.
Okay, show me where they go on your bed. There you go. Oh, that looks so nice.
And I'm so sad because they just got up for the bath.
Yeah, Wesley helped me start his laundry this morning and I said, look, they're going for a bath. They're sad to be done their bath.
Yeah.
But I bet they're nice and warm and cozy now.
Yeah.
Okay, come help me, Wesley.
Blanket.
Nice. I would like you please to clean up all your Duplo and everything else on your floor. Put away your dress-up suit while Mommy puts away some of your laundry.
Is that go downstairs, Mom?
Yep.
Where do I put it?
Put it in the dress-up bin. Just bring it downstairs and come back up after. We do have a new vacuum. I'll try to show you here. This is a Bissell Power Lifter Multi-Cyclonic. That's what it's called. We do have, let me just lift you up a little bit here so you can see all of my face, not just half of it. We do have a Dyson handheld, like battery powered one as well, and it has just been breaking down over the past few months. So we got a new vacuum, and I think I want to have two vacuums because Andrew was like, we need a better vacuum. We need one that can do the whole house because we have a lot more flooring now, a lot more carpet now. And so I agree with him on that. And this one is actually super, super simple to use. So you're still only using like this part as you go, and you just have to drag this along. And then the cord is super easy because you just pull it out. No, this is not sponsored by by Bissell at all, but it is a very simple vacuum to use. But at the same point, I know that I like to be able to, like, oh, the kids tracked some dirt into the house. Let me go get the vacuum and just really quickly like clean that small space. And so I think I want another replacement for the Dyson still, but I do like having this bigger vacuum because we just have more floor space to cover now. And Wesley likes playing with it. Little update, it is, let me check, it is 2 o'clock right now. So we sat down and did lunch, clean up, and now I'm just gonna sit down here for a little bit. I have a video I want to edit. I might even open a book and read for a little bit. The kids are just finishing, Simeon's finishing piano practice, and a lot of what I am doing on Saturdays. Yes, I have chores I want to accomplish myself, but I'm also monitoring what the kids are doing and kind of helping them, encouraging them to complete their chore list as well. So the kids usually do the bathroom cleanup. One child cleans bathroom mirrors, one cleans the toilets, one cleans the counters, one fills up the toilet paper, and everybody kind of works together on that job except for when we have guests coming. I will do a big bathroom cleanup then, and it kind of keeps on top of some of those spots that the kids miss. Anyway, so the kids clean the bathrooms, they take out the garbages, they do all their own laundry. What else have we done today? All the kids showered this morning and cleaned their rooms. So I'm kind of like making sure that that stuff is continuing going on. But for right now, I'm just gonna sit. I actually am sending the kids outside. So after they're done all their chores on Saturdays, they get to watch a show, and they can like go on the iPad and play a game. They can play on the PS4. They can watch a show, whatever. And because we don't usually watch.
And we can have 2 pieces of gum or 2 pieces of candy.
That's right. So they have a couple of little treats. And because we don't really have much screen time during the week, I will let them like, sometimes they'll be on screens for 2 hours, and I'm fine with that. But first they're gonna get some outside time in. They're gonna go outside for about an hour. They'll come in and do that. I'm just going to, like I said, just sit for a little while. I poured myself some more coffee. And then after that, I wanna get just a couple more things done. I wanna start one more load of laundry because I wanna clean those cloths and see if those come out much cleaner. I want to clean some of our mirrors in the house. That's about it. We've had a pretty productive day so far. I am trying out a new recipe for dinner tonight. It's a homemade tomato soup that I am making. So what I need to do is cut tomatoes, peppers, onions, and garlic. I'm putting these on a baking dish, which I guess is out of view here. And I am going to roast those on the pan with olive oil and some spices. So those get roasted at, I think it's, I'll have to check my recipe, I think it's 450 degrees. Then I'm going to run all these veggies through the blender and put it into a pot with chicken broth and some cream. And that's gonna be our tomato soup, and I'm gonna use some of this bread to make grilled cheese. As long as this recipe turns out as good as I think it will, it's gonna be a yummy dinner. Thank you for watching today's video. I'll show you a finished look of the soup in just a minute. It is currently warming up. I hope you enjoyed kind of following along as I had a to-do list to get done today, and I'm pretty happy with how our day went. Subscribe if you're new here to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and would like to see more videos of this sort. And I'll see you guys next time. I hear footsteps. Someone else is coming. You're giving me a thumbs up? Thanks so much. Bye. I have to give you the final result of this load of laundry. My claws are definitely softer. They're definitely softer. They're not like in like new condition. They're still a little bit crispy, I guess. So if you guys have tried this trick to get your claws soft again, this one I'm pretty happy with. Let me know if there's anything else I should try.